How's everybody doing? I just wanted to make a video right now while I can think and have a little time while my wife and my kid are out of the place and Miss Rachel's not blaring in the background. My name's Josh, 41 years old, born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. Basically, I wanted to start doing this YouTube thing. My story, I'm an addict, heroin, pills, fentanyl for a little bit. Smoking, I shot up for a while. It was a big story in my life, man, up until recently. I just recently got out of prison, just cleaning up. I went on a parole violation, but it's funny how that happened. Out of the state of Nevada, I've given them about 7 years of my life, going in and out, county jail, done 3 prison stints. Just recently I got out from this last one about 2 years ago, a little more than that. But immediately, I was released on parole, immediately bounced, man. I don't like checking in with authority, man. It's fucking ridiculous. But, started using and shit. That had a little bit to do with it. But was doing good other than using. But it got to the point, I was together with the girl I'm with right now, is my wife, the mother of my newborn baby boy. He's 9 months old. His name's Rory. Fucking awesome. But basically, I knew he was on the way. I knew I had warrant head over my head that I would have to go clean it up. And honestly, man, like, I don't know. I'm on the edge with God, for sure. I was raised LDS, so Mormon, if you guys don't know what that is. So I was always on the cusp, man, a little bit. It's very, iffy with me. So, but, I was just really deep in my addiction. I knew my son was on the way, and I guess I just had a moment of clarity and a breakdown, man, and I seriously asked whatever higher power I need to get clean. And for me, the way I get clean, you have to throw me fucking away. Like, I can't check into rehab, none of that bullshit, man. Like, I'm not gonna kick through withdrawals, any of that bullshit, if I know I can go fucking pick up. So me and my wife were out the very next day after I had this little breakdown, man. I cried and shit and just, was scared to death. I was about to have my son and everything. And sorry if I'm sweating. It's fucking hot here, man. I live in Yuma, Arizona, and even in the middle of the fucking winter, it's 80 degrees. But the very next day, got pulled over for a fucking speeding ticket. I don't know why I was driving anyways. And my wife even makes fun of me. I went to jail for the longest time just for a speeding ticket. But I'm very cool with the cops. I don't try to fucking run or anything or try to make it worse for me. So right when he pulled me over, man, said I had a warrant for fucking parole absconding, and went and did my time. Luckily, I only got broke off for 6 months, cleaned up my sentence and everything. But right then, I knew I needed to change somehow. I've always tried getting cleaned in AA, NA, everything, and it worked for stints and everything, but I know me, and I think I can have a handle on it, man, and I go try to use. And I fucked the whole thing up. And I'm sure that's a story with a lot of us, man. It's hard to get clean. So finally I had an epiphany, and it seems to have been working. This time, even though I was very much against it for the longest time, I'm on a methadone regimen. And I've always been scared of it because I hear people get on methadone, they just freaking abuse it. People are taking 150, 160, 200 milligrams of the shit. I haven't gone over 100 milligrams. I'm on 85 right now. I've been doing it for almost a year now. I'm on the weaning down process, so I'm weaning off of it to start Suboxone. And the thing is, I'm comfortable with it. Like, my saying is, I'd rather be I'd rather have walk around on a crutch than be a paraplegic my entire life. And that's how I was when I was in my addiction. I didn't care who you were. I would rob you. I'd pull licks. I never did armed robberies on people, man. I would go fucking rob stores, Targets, all sorts of dumb shit. But I was in my heyday, and it changed me completely. I wasn't a good son. I wasn't forget about being a dad, man. Like, that was scared the shit out of me. That wasn't on the table because I could barely take care of my damn self. That's my cat back there, one of the three. But so finally, I was like, you know what? I think this is a good plan for me because when I knew addiction was a big problem for me, my mom came up to me a long time ago and was like, this time, can you promise me you'll stay clean? And I broke down. I was like, I'm never gonna promise you that again because I don't think I can keep that promise. That's when I knew I had a fucking problem. And that's when my mom really knew I had a problem. She was like, wow, I mean, I was like, I didn't want to break your heart again by promising you some bullshit that I might fuck off really quickly. So needless to say, I'm on methadone right now. It's working. I do it in Yuma, Arizona. I have take-homes right now. I have monthly take-homes. It's really cool. I know it's harder to get to. It only took me a month here to get to take-homes. Like you go weekly, then you go bi-weekly for a month, and then you go to monthly take-homes. And like I said, I never got over 100. I see a nurse practitioner every month. I'm drug tested constantly, so they make sure there's nothing else in your system, and they won't kick you out if there is something in your system, but you won't get the privileges of taking it home. But it works for me. I take my little dose. I have a video of me actually going to the clinic on here. I take my little dose a day, man, and that's it. Before I was that's all I thought about. How to get money to pick up. After I picked up, how am I going to get more money to pick up? There was no in between. Now I can be a dad. I can be a husband. I wake up and I take my dose and it works. I consider myself clean. I don't get high off of it. I don't get fucked up off it. That's for damn sure. And it balances me out. I'm on the weaning off process, so I can. But I think Suboxone right now is something that I plan on being on for a while, and that's fine with me. My wife's fine with that. My family's fine with that, and I think more people need to be open about that. That's why I really want to start this whole thing. I tell my story a little bit. But I don't want to get famous with this. I just want to talk to other addicts, man. I want to talk to other people that's been to prison, gone through shit I've gone through. I've seen some dumb shit, scary shit, man. I survived it without having to get gang affiliated. No matter what I'm down for down for a cause for white boys, but I'm not racist. I'm nothing like that. I get along with everybody, but I can see how prison changes people. I've seen a lot of, crazy shit. But I just want to connect with other addicts, man, especially couples going through it, because my girl, she was a user, and that was my fault. I got her on stupid shit. She never used fucking shit before. And she cleaned up. She's doing great. And other couples, man, you can do it. But you guys both have to jump on the train. It's really tough. And there's days, man. We do counseling. I'm 100% into counseling. We work on ourselves constantly. I love AA. I go to AA still. I don't care what anybody says. My sponsor tells me. I can tell everybody go fuck off. I'm clean. And I'm working my own program. I just got my 1-year chip a little bit ago. December 3rd is my clean date. But I want to see if there's more people out there, and I want to discuss with more people. But I just want to share a little about it. I want to let people know that this is a way. I really I've had theories. I think that addiction is something that this country needs to be more open with. I think it needs to be regulated even better. I mean, there's nothing, especially for a heroin addict or fentanyl people. Fentanyl is the craziest, scariest shit right now. But there's nothing scarier than telling an opiate addict that they have a choice to quit, because they'll pick drugs over their kids, man. I mean, I was at that point for a long time, but just, even if it comes to government regulations, man, opening up something to where, they have it in Canada now, regulated heroin, man. You go get your dose 3 times a day or twice a day, man. You go where you can be supervised, where you're not overdosing. But we need to be a little more open-minded with this, man, even if it is, like I said, people getting high, whatever. But at least they can get high, get jobs. They're not out there robbing people anymore. They're not out taking advantage of people, going to prison, filling up all these prisons and jails and shit. They're crowded with fucking addicts. We need to change something. like I said, no matter what, addiction is always going to be there, but it's getting worse and it's killing and killing and killing more. Why not regulate it? You know, instead of trying to say you get rid of these cartels and all this shit and get rid of all these drug dealers, and I mean, it's sad to say, become the drug dealer. That's the only way you're going to stop these people. If you cut them out, is if you become it and do it the right way. Let me know how you feel about that. I'd really like it to where I could start going live, man. So even like 1 subscribe would be awesome. I think I'm about 30 away. So if you guys can just do little subscriptions, man. Open to any kind of comments. I don't care what you say. You can be mean, you can be nice, whatever, man. I am who I am, and I'm happy with that nowadays. Thanks very much. I'm going to be posting more videos. Let me get out of here before my wife get home. But, you know, for the addict that's still out there suffering, man, I'm here for you. There's a lot of people out here for you. You can hit me up anytime. I'm willing to talk, any of that stuff. But, you know, I'm not really a God guy. But bless you all and everything, and thanks for the help. Bye.